here we are, back again with a little blast from the past. For me, this is a really special one. Not my first core set, but my second core set. So we're giving a little extra surprise guest for the video that's just going to sit right there. I pulled that, and by pulled, that Chandra's Fury was given to me at a Vans Warped Tour when I first started playing Magic. Don't remember exactly how it happened, but that's honestly where it's from. So I just wanted a little extra fingers crossed on getting that bad boy into this. So we'll start cracking, move that box up. This really is going to bring back so many memories for me. I gotta adjust my chair. Ooh, core set 14. You got the fogs, all of, everything's basic in this set, because, here we are, opening another core set. I'm just getting pure nostalgia from this. Bone Slice Sliver, I used to have a foil version, but I sold him off. Slivers get that double strike and a Plains card. So, yeah, as it says, I used to... This was the second core set ever, so I opened a lot of it. And by opened it a lot of it, I was basically a college kid buying a pack here or there from Walmart and opening it and just hoping for something. I do have to say, even by doing that, I had a lot of, Doomblades. Again, I am just getting pure flashbacks. Scourge of Vulcus, flying dragon whenever it or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, deals X damage to target creature or player where X is the number of dragons you control, and has fire breathing. Whoo-wee. Yep. That's the way these things go. Are these tokens? No, these are actually just trash cards. Get rid of them. Throw them off to the side. So, yeah, I hit the Mutavault. I hit the Archangel of Thune. Neither of those are still in my possession. So, hopefully, with, our little Chandra's Fury there, hopefully we can have some of the bad boys come back to me. Oh, Silence! Such a fantastic card. Good hit out of the gate. Your opponents can't cast spells this turn. 1-drop Silence. If we hit that in 4, I'm going to move it. You get to sit up there next to Chandra's, my bad boy, Mountain, and this nice Sliver token. Yeah, and see, this was my introduction to Slivers. I still had no idea what Slivers were. I hit a couple good ones, kind of just let it sit there. And then I realized, wow, Slivers are cool, but Slivers are a headache, and I don't like playing tribes that give me a headache. Staff of the Magus Flame, nice little worm boy, Stonehorn Chandler. Oh man, Door of Destinies. We're hitting the bangers right out of the box. I think that's like another $9, give or take. Door of Destinies. I wish it was foil, but I'm happy to see ya. Forest and an Igniting R Spark. Magic 2014. It's just like, I'm having a grand old time right now. I'm literally down memory lane. Back before I sold off all my cards. Ooh, boy. Vampire Warlord. Staff of Sun Magus. Some other vampire guy. You gotta be kidding me! Back to back to back! Darksteel Forge, let's freaking go! Artifacts you control have indestructible, and I know exactly where I'm putting this bad boy. Oh! Damn! Oh, man. The energy is through the roof right now. We hit, some of the top cards. All I need, come on, Archangel, Mutavault, show up, man. Oh, but where's our foil, too? Where's our foil? Millstone, Corrupt, Howl of the Night Pact, Nightmare. Flying Nightmare's power and toughness are equal to the number of swamps you control. Alrighty. Cool. I mean, yeah. Not everything is going to be... We couldn't go back to back to back, but... I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Oh, it's so good to see you again, M14. Back to my college days of playing Magic and studying way too much. Elixir of Immortality. Colossal Whale. Island Walk. Whenever Colossal Whale attacks, you may exile target creature defending player controls until Colossal Whale leaves the battlefield. Ew. Or finally, and look at the foils again. Like, throwback. These foils are beautiful. Zephyr Charge, even though it's like nothing. I gotta now find a foil spot. You can sit right there, pal. Planes and more trash cards. Finally hit a foil. Looks really, really nice. So it's so nice to be back. It's so nice to be back. Oh, boy. Staff, Bright, Caster, Angelic Accord, and a Gladiator Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have flying. Nice little hit there. I am noticing there's not a lot of tokens. Like, the tokens are not here. We're just getting cards that I'm going to throw away and or burn. Oh, man. I can't get over it. If creatures double strike, yikes. Darksteel Ingot. Flesh Pauper Golem. And a Colonian Hydra. Like, oh my god. Back in the day, this was like more than what it is now. And whoa. See, this is like, again, I'm just being a pure, I guess, old school head right here, but these are the days where, like, you pull a foil Diabolic Tutor and you're like, that's awesome. That's so cool. Like, I'd kill for these days again. I would kill for these days instead of everything's just like collector booster 6 variants, even though I still like them because, you know, when you hit one of those 6 variants that's really expensive, or a back-to-back tree, 3-tree city, like that's still cool. Diabolic Tutor, Stonehorn's back, Life Bane Zombie. Intimidate. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a green or white creature card from it and exile it. And we got the Liliana emblem. I have this Liliana, so I'm gonna keep this emblem. No, I do have that. I wouldn't mind if she came through here in this box, because that's, I think, like, somehow that card has only gone up in value. I think it's like a $16 card, but that was my first ever Planeswalker. Was the Liliana that makes Swamps tap for 4. I still have it to this day. I'm so thankful I still have it. I bought it at a card store that is no longer there. Dismiss into Dreams. Create each creature your opponent controls is an illusion and additional to its other types, and has, when this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. Yikes. So I guess that's easier removal, but then you're doing a 7-drop, so it's not that easy. I don't know. Fog Magog. At least, hey, you know, for deck building, I'm going to have as many fogs as I want now, because I swear there's probably one in every single pack. Congregate, Wall of Frost, and Witch Stalker? Yeah. Hexproof. Whenever your opponent casts a blue or black spell during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Witch Stalker. Okay. I mean, Nothing special. Nothing special about stalking witches. Man, Chandra's Fury is really... Chandra's Fury is bringing the goods here. Naturalize. Does anyone actually miss core sets? Like, for real talk, does anybody miss digging into one of these? I mean, for the sets and the flavors that Wizard is doing, I thought this year really wasn't that bad, but we are on product overload, but then we have really cool things coming. Garruk's Horde, Trample, play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast a top card of your library if it's a creature card. Like, cool. Ooh, foil rare, not the one you want to see. Liliana's Reaver? Sure. Death Touch. Whenever Liliana's Reaver deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you put a Black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Tapped. Looks cool. Yeah, looks cool. It might be worth $1 or something. Who knows? That's what price charting's for, because that's not the foil you want to see. You want to see one of the really expensive ones, please. One of the really expensive ones, please. Vampire, Phantom Warrior, Staff of the Mind Magus. I just finally read what one of the staffs do, so that's there. Dark Prophecy. Whenever a creature you control dies, you draw a card and lose a life. I think that's a couple bucks. I think it's a couple dollars, dudes. You know what's funny? I just traded in one of those Colonian Hydras because I was like, I think I have 3 of them. Shadowborn Apostle's like $1.50 card. I'm not gonna count them up, just because I don't feel like they're under the $2 threshold, but it's a nice thing to say. Angel, Spendables, Enlarge, and we ended up with a Trading Post artifact. 1, tap, discard a card, you gain 4 life. Pay a life, make goat. 1, tap, sack creature, return target artifact, graveyard, hand. Sack artifact, draw card. Utility. Can utility that for something. So. Alright, Box, you've been good. You've been good. But let's keep the fire up. If you want to be really, really nice, you want to throw in like an extra forge or 2 into this. That would be cool. You know, another forge would be nice. Banisher Priest, Woodborn Behemoth, Battle Sliver, Oath of the Ancient Woods. I still have this actually foiled. I will not lie. When Oath of the Ancient Woods or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Might have to check and see if that's gone up. Just for the fact of Duskborn being so heavy into artifacts. Actually, you know, I looked and there's nothing really there. But I will check it again. And a blessing for a little foil action here. I am still like... This box, man. I'm just... Flashback to just when times were simpler for me. Besides studying and going to class and all that crap. But didn't work all the time. Didn't have, you know, adult things to worry about. Just opening and cracking magic bags. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Brewbog Witch. 2, tap, search your library for a card named Festering Newt or Bumbling Cauldron. Put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Ooh, old school. That's a nice shiny swamp, if I do say so myself. And a guy that likes basic foils, how could I not be happy with that? Why am I doing impressions? I should not be doing impressions. Just stick to opening cards, bro. I'm all over the place right now. I think I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy. Quarter Shield, Millstone, Bramble Crush, Thorncaster Sliver. Sliver creature you control have. Whenever this creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Brutal. Been reprinted, so I know those certain Sliver cards have lost value. But nonetheless, we're still here. Alright, come on. Keep going. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Steel Form, Blair Pack Alpha, Air Servant, Path of Bravery. As long as your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control attacks, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. Yikes. Actually, that can be good in the brew if you're just playing life gain brew. Life gain creatures. That's really not that bad. Hey, look, it's Festering Newt has entered the chat. Oh, boy. Oh, going too fast. Volcanic Guyver, Elixir, Artificer's Hex, Into the Wilds. Beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Good in Landfall. Good Landfall card. Whew, we're slowing down a little bit. Come on, Chandra Fury, give me something. Give me something else. Give me something to scream about. Give me something to scream about. Come on, come on, come on. Gnawing Zombie, Howl of the Night Pack, Vial of Poison, Pyromancer's Gauntlet. If a red or sorcery spell you control or a red planeswalker you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +2 instead. It was a mouthful, man. That was a mouthful. We'll go for this bad boy. Oh, man. I'm really hoping for that big foil hit. I hope we get another foil chance. Because that foil rare was kind of a dud. Man, I felt Swiver. I think that's like $1. Staff of the Death Magus. Brave the Elements. And Friendslayer Paladin. Anytime I'm seeing the white border, it's sending chills down my spine. First strike, lifelink. Friendslayer Paladin cannot be the targets of black or red spells your opponents control. But you can target them with your own black or red spells. Oh boy. This box is 10 years old. I think we're opening a 10-year-old Magic set right now. God, I'm old. that's just hitting me now. Wastes, Water Servant, Blessing, Domestication? Yeah. Enchanted creature. You control enchanted creature. At the beginning of your end step, if enchanted creature's power is 4 or greater, sacrifice Domestication. Ooh, Groundshaker Sliver. Nice little foil. Giving Slivers trample, but it's a 7-drop. That's cool, though. Still a cool little card. Still a cool card. Still hitting what we call cool cards. Back in the day when foils weren't guaranteed. That's why I was looking at some of the foil multipliers, and they are crazy on this set. Cauldron, Fleshy, Brave the Elements, and when this card used to be something, but I think it's been reprinted so many times, Scavenging Ooze! Green, exile target creature card from a graveyard. If it was exile target card. If it was a creature card, put a +1/+1 counter on Ooze and gain life. 1 life, to be specific. Would have killed for that years ago. Honestly, would have, because my first deck was just +1/+1/+1 counter, multiply. As I had 4 Colonian Hydras for the other Hydras for Corpse Shack Menaces, because I really love Corpse Shack Menace. Molten Birth, Warden, Ogre Battle Driver. Whenever another creature enters a battlefield under your control, that creature gets +2/+0, gains haste until end of turn. Did you know it can attack this turn and tap? Who would have thought that's what haste did? Oh boy. Right, what do we have left in here? Let's bust open. We got a while to go. We got some thick packs left. Put the box to the side, and let's keep on cracking them open. Let's move it closer. You can see what's left. Come on, one more good one. Just one more giant hit. One more giant hit. Oh man, this is cool. Firebrand, Dread, Air Servant, Guardian of the Ages, Defender. Holy crap, 7. It's a golem. Cool. When a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, if Guardian of the Ages has Defender, it loses Defender and gains Trample. Okay. That's different. Ooh, Dark Favor. You can see, you can kind of tell when there's a foil because of how dark the card is. Dark Favor. Dark Favor foil. I don't know why I just got so quiet. Alrighty, come on. Come on. Correct. Death Staff. Howl Night Pact. Goblin Diplomats. Don't really look that diplomatic to me. Each creature attacks this turn to Fable. Yikes. Guess it's a way to get rid of things if you make it someone else's turn and make them attack. I think. Maybe. I think think of that right. Sliver, Opportunity, Water Servant, and another Sliver. Siphon Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have Lifelink. Nice and simple. Lifelink Slivers, let's go. Come on. All the heat was in the beginning. We've cooled off. Give me one more. Come on, I'm begging for you. Chandra, please. Please. Rod of Ruin. Glimpse the Future. Windstorm. And we have a Zegryth Necromancer. Whenever this guy or another human creature you control dies, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on a battlefield tapped. Sliver token, Mountain, and Zegryth. I'm trying, everybody. I'm trying. One more. Thank you if you've made it this far and are looking for the heat. I'll bring the heat. Cauldron, Tusker, Enlarge. Planar Cleansing's not heat, but it destroys all non-land permanents in a swamp. Ah! Come on. Oh, man. I know it's in here. Believe me, I know it's in here. Whew. Alright. Behemoth. This pile's huge. Angel. Dragon Egg. Oh, yikes. Bad mythic hit. Primeval Bounty. 6-drop. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 3/3 green beast token onto the battlefield. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 3 life. It's not bad after reading it, but it's like, value-wise, I think it's like under $1 card. Maybe I'm wrong. But from what I can tell, I'm right. Whew, man. Alright. Shimmering Grotto. Steelform Sliver. Diabolic Tutor. Yeah! Here we go, baby! I asked and received a Liliana of the Dark Realms. Good to see you again. I still have the counterpart. But value's always important. I'm just going to admire it for a quick little second. And move her now. Up in the good pile you go. All right. Little late game heat added. Little late game heat is what we need. Whew, okay. Staff, Quarter Shield, Enlarge, Burning Earth. I thought this was pretty interesting, so decent hit. Whenever a player taps a non-basic land for mana, Burning Earth deals 1 damage to that player. Oh man, we had a land. I thought it was mutable for a second, but it's Shimmering Grotto foil. Yeah, Shimmering Grotto. I don't need to say much more. It's a shiny shimmer, shiny grotto. Alrighty, what else can we make happen? Shiv, Staff of Wind, Bramble Crush, Impostering Sovereign. Creatures your opponent controls enter the battlefield tapped. And nothing else, but we do have that luxurious goat token that works with that card that we pulled. Yeah! Whew. Okay. Hey, another Shadowborn. I'm like blasting through this because it's so... I don't have to spend so much time on everything. Wall of Swords, Volcanic Geyser, Barrage of Expendables, and another thing that I used to own from this in foil, Tidebender Mage. When Tidebender Mage enters the battlefield, tap target red or green creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step as long as you control Tidebender. I guess it's some form of, controlled removal, but not really removing anything. Last pack magic. Come on, Chandra! Give me something to end on. Give me a nice mythic foil. That would be cool. Wouldn't it, everybody? I think so. Trolls, just going through. There's no trolls here. Spellblast. Gnawing Zombie. Staff of the Mind, Magus, and not what you want to see, Vastwood Hydra. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies, you may distribute a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on Vastwood Hydra among any number of creatures you control. Hey, we did end with one extra foil. A Johnny is chosen. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a 2/2 white cat creature token onto the battlefield. If that enchantment is an aura, you may attach it to the token. That's cool. That's a good hit. With all the new enchantments that have came, like I said before, not gonna complain about that. Now, did we hit our total? Sadly, no. For what the box is worth, even with all of our big hits, this was a good box for what it was. But we would have needed a foil Archangel or a foil Darksteel Forge. But we did come out with some heavy hitters overall. We have the Silence, Door of Destinies, the Forge, Hydra, Liliana. I'm sure there's a couple extra bucks here. Who knows what the foils are actually worth, because we're talking old school foils right now. But no on the total, on screen, as you can see what the actual results are. But, if you made it this far, enjoyed everything that I was rambling on about in a trip down memory lane for me, I wish I was still opening these cards. I'm going to tell you now, I am sad that it's over. But, thank you. Subscribe if I made you smile. I like saying that as a catchphrase now. So, as I'm smiling now, thank you. That's all I can say. If you made it to the 26-minute time mark, thank you so much. It means the world to me. You guys are the best. John Double Score Deadcorn signing out, y'all, with a peace in, bell ringing, touching the Liliana, and touching my Chandra's Fury that's going to go right back in my binder from Warped Tour. Peace.